Hey, it's Aaron, and today we'll be going through the solution for Hedgehog in a Cage Epic. This puzzle is a level 7 on the Puzzle Master difficulty scale. This puzzle and many others are available at puzzlemaster.ca. So the main goal of this puzzle is to get the hedgehog, this blue thing, out of the cage. Now, we can't actually get it out of the sides here. These are actually more just holes for you to try to manipulate this thing. And this is going to be like pretty high dexterity puzzle. It's I'm gonna try to show the solution as best I can, but half the time my fingers are going to be in the way. So on this hedgehog, we have 3 silver pins sticking out. One is just a normal pin, and then 2 of them have this little flat spot. We're gonna go and we're going to take the smaller of the 2, and you see that hole in the bottom? We are going to put that into the hole. So how you'll be doing that is you will just try to manipulate it best you can. You'll probably use the big one off the side to try to kind of line it up. And you will probably stick your fingers in the top and try to manipulate it, and it is fiddly. Kind of like using chopsticks almost. But not in like a real way. Like you're trying to manipulate an object with individual fingers. It's pretty terrible. I haven't really found a supremely good way of doing it. Okay, so I've got that in the hole. So now you gotta rotate it and wiggle it until it falls all the way down. You might just get it in the start of the hole and not have it line up with that flat spot. There's an internal flat spot in that hole. It's more or less just a fancy screw. So once this line's in there, we can just rotate it. Rotate this, and we will see, where is that? We will see the internal mechanism. Can I get light on that? Well, can't really see it, but we moved, we rotated some pins inside. So now when we flip this back up, this plate drops out. So from here, we will line this plate up with the grooves. Well, we'll also get the hedgehog out of the plate for a start. And then we will just line this plate up with the grooves, and it should just come out. Now this plate has 3 prongs, and this has 3 prongs. So we're going to line up those prongs with the holes. And then we can just unscrew the top. And you get this medallion, which is a plastic disc of some sort. Might be a fridge magnet. Nah, I don't think that's a magnet. But it's a nice little medallion. It also serves to, because these are pointing up, it probably serves to keep it from walking into the holes in the lid. And then we get this out. So I guess just to help with the earlier explanation. So this was the lid, And we were using this part here and inserting it into this hole. Now you can see the little ridge inside. If I could actually get it to line up. Oh geez, I didn't even know that. So there's a couple of little gravity plates in there, so I guess actually when you're solving it, you gotta tip this back and forth just to try to get this to go all the way in. Huh. And here I thought it was just a fiddly puzzle. So you'll tip the thing back and forth while trying to get that in. Jeez. And you'll probably wiggle this a lot, and once it's in, we can see that do I not have it far enough in? Or is it where how I'm gripping it? That seems to be sticky. Might need some lubrication. But you can see the pin move. And that just moves this back portion. And that was just attached to these ridges. Okay. So to put it back together, we put the hedgehog back in first and foremost. Then we put our medallion. Then we put the lid back on. Just kind of rotate it back a little bit just so the threads catch, and then screw it back on. And you'll probably want to give it a little snug. When I originally solved this puzzle, I actually just palmed this open and didn't realize there was like a whole thing with the hedgehog and this top part, and actually even with that I didn't realize that there was grav washers in there, and yeah, just lots of little nuances that got lost on me the first time I solved it. Or I put that in backwards. So you want this part facing up, slide it in. Now this is going to be fiddly. I find one of the best ways to line this up, because you have to line these little pegs into the grooves. So you want to start off at the top, or at least close to the top. And line them up like so. Now while you're up here, you might as well get the hedgehog into that hole. Or at least get it started. And then let the plate drop. So the plate's you can see those little nubs all the way at the bottom. So now we just got to get the hedgehog all the way inserted. Which we'll just wiggle it back and forth until we bypass all those gravity plates. And then we will rotate the hedgehog till it drops in. And then we will just lock the plate. And that's it done. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, we have plenty more like it on our YouTube channel. Haven't had enough? Join our community on Facebook or Instagram. Want more puzzles? We have a massive catalog of puzzles at puzzlemaster.ca.